I'm just calculating that over the past 6 months, over 500,000 people since the first Right to Water demonstration have taken to the streets across the country to express their determination to defeat the water charges. It's the single biggest mass movement of people power in the history of this state, and I think we should give ourselves a massive round of applause for that. It's absolutely amazing. The government have lost the argument. It's very clear that the government have lost the argument on the water charges. They have no justifiable facts with which to excuse their continuation of the introduction of the water charges. They have no facts to back up the introduction of really regressive charges for a basic necessity of life, water. They have no facts left, so all they have is fear. They've only got fear to rule us with because we have withdrawn our consent to be governed by them. They don't rule in our interests. They are slaves to the rich and they're buddies of the poor. And what we saw yesterday, once again, was Alan Kelly, the Minister for Privatising Water, once again coming out with threats. He's threatening the courts on people if they don't pay the water charges. He's threatening to force landlords to deduct tenants' deposits if they don't pay the water charges. But are we scared of him? No. Were we scared of the previous Minister for Privatising Water, Phil Hogan? Do you remember Big Phil with a big smirk in his face? Yeah? Do you remember him? When he was threatening that if you didn't register and pay the most expensive water rates in Europe, he would turn your water down to a trickle. Were we scared? No. Where is he now? He's gone. Yeah. Are we scared of Alan Kelly? No. Will we be scared? Scaremonger, the scaremonger that he is, will we be scared by Alan Kelly's threats? Right. So what if he does pass legislation that says if there's a mass non-payment campaign in court in place, that he will take some people to court? Will we be scared of him? What do we do with bullies? What do we do with bullies? We stand up, we unify, we resist, and we defeat them. That's what we do. That's the best way to deal with a bully. But like any bully, Alan Kelly in particular, they're weak. They're hiding their weakness behind all this rhetoric and this fear-mongering, right? Because we know he's crying. He's going, oh, why aren't they going to pay the water charges? Why are over 500,000 people still not registered after 3 deadlines have come and gone? Haven't we bribed them with €100? Have we capped them for 3 years? Haven't we? Why won't they pay? Why won't they register, right? He's crying. And he's lashing out because we know what Phil Hogan wanted to do. He wanted to force us to pay between €200 and €700, every household between €200 and €700 per year on water charges. That's where we will go back to in 2019 once the cap is gone and the conservation grant is scrapped. So if we don't engage in a mass non-payment campaign over the next 6 to 12 months, that's what we'll be faced into. Bills averaging €200 to €700, and we'll have not only food poverty in this country, we'll now have water poverty in this country. It's an absolute disgrace, but we have to take heart from the fact that we are unified, we are resisting, and we are winning. We are going to win this, the biggest mass movement. We need to remain united. This is the big thing, folks. Just one last thing. We've lots of things to be doing over the next period of time, because I truly believe that with 6 to 12 months of a non-payment campaign, not only will we cause a major financial and operational crisis in Irish water, we will trigger a fantastically amazing political crisis for the government that will cause an earthquake. It will trigger an early general election. But we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. We have to be out on the streets of our communities over the next days, weeks and months, talking to people, reassuring people and convincing some that together mass non-payment plus mass mobilisation will bring down the downfall of not only Irish water but this government. We can do it. One last thing though, folks. On the 22nd of May there's going to be a referendum, and I think the righteous anger that we have at the government, righteous anger, rightly so, to be so angered at what they've done to us over the previous 4 years, and Fianna Fáil and the previous government before them with the Green Party. But we shouldn't allow that righteous anger to influence us as we vote on a progressive piece of legislation. So on the 22nd of May, we have a chance to extend civil marriage rights to same-sex couples. And I think we should vote yes, in spite of the government. We shouldn't allow our anger to water charges influence us one way or another. So alongside saying no way we won't pay, no way we won't pay, we should also be saying, vote yes 22nd of May, vote yes 22nd of May, vote yes, vote yes, vote yes, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, power to the people.